Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing the 19 random facts tag, and I was tagged by NYC Georgette. Thank you so much for tagging me. And she also tagged Shauna, Rather Be Dancing 3, and Shauna had a brilliant idea to ask her husband to write some things down for her. So that is what I did today. I wrote some things down and I had my boyfriend write some things down. That was an awesome idea, Shauna. So I'm going to do the same thing. And another thing that I wanted to mention is I wanted to say a big, huge thank you to NerberXO. She mentioned me in a video recently, and I am just extremely flattered that she would even watch my videos. She's so intelligent. I love watching her. She has like really long videos, but I don't know why that bugs people because I just love watching her talk. So thank you so much, and I can't even tell you how much how flattered I am, so thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on the rest. So let's see. Number one is I absolutely love coffee. I can drink coffee all day long. I love the smell of fresh brewed coffee in the morning. We always buy Starbucks coffee and it just smells so good, and I just think it's just yummy. And at night when I'm in bed, I think about can't wait to get up in the morning to drink some coffee. So that's kind of crazy, and my teeth would probably be a lot whiter if I did not drink as much coffee as I do, but I just love it. Number two is I do not like grocery shopping. I know that sounds crazy because I love every other kind of shopping, but going to the grocery store for me is seriously like a chore. I have my list. I'm a speed shopper. I get in, get what I want to get, and then get out. I just don't have time for rude people and people that want to stand there or block you in, or I just want to get in and get out. So that's number two. Number three is I love to clean. It's very relaxing and calming to me to clean and have a clean house. Like, I can't just relax and watch TV unless the house is like entirely clean. So I just love it. It's relaxing, and I love for things to be just really neat and clean. But the weird thing about that is that my makeup vanity is always a huge mess. Like, it's so odd to me that that would be like, I mean, if you could see it right now, there's stuff everywhere. So that is number three. Number four is I don't like the word skinny. Sounds so gross to me. When I hear the word skinny, like if someone says, oh, you're so skinny, that just reminds me of some like old, decrepit old lady, like a witch that's like skinny and unhealthy and gross, and I just don't like that word. When I hear the word, it just makes me cringe. Number five, if I'm in the car at night by myself and I have to go into a store, or if I'm dropping my kids off at practice and I come back out to the car, like even if my car was locked, I have to go around and check all the doors and open them and make sure that there's like nobody hiding or crouching down in my car. It's the scariest feeling when I'm driving at night and I think someone's gonna like jump out of the back seat and like grab me. So I always have to just make sure I double check, even lift up under things, because it just freaks me out. Number six is people ask me all the time what my nationality is, and I am half Mexican. My dad is full Mexican from Mexico. My grandma still lives in Mexico and doesn't hardly speak any, I don't even think she speaks any English. When we write letters back and forth, I have to have someone tell me what they say. I have to have it translated because I just write her in English and hope that someone there can translate it, and she writes to me in Spanish, and that's kind of how we communicate. But that is my nationality, and a lot of people ask me, so that is that. Also, my mom's side, my mom is Caucasian. She is German, French, Canadian, and Irish. So I'm kind of like a whole bunch of things. Number seven, and I was just reading over these and I did not even plan it this way. It's so weird, but my favorite number is 7. And I always add up like my gas receipts or my store receipts, and if it equals 7, then like it's going to be a lucky day and I get really excited about it. I'm always adding like all the addresses that I've ever lived at. Well, not always, but I've always done that. And I've always added up all my receipts. Like if they equal 7, it's just lucky. I don't know. That's completely strange, but I do it. Number 8 is my boyfriend calls me by my last name, and I don't notice it because, you know, he's been doing it for so long. And I think it's because we used to, before we started dating, we worked together. We still work together now, but before we started dating, we worked together, and you know how guys like call each other by their last names? that's kind of the idea, I guess, except for he just never quit calling me that. So, yeah, kind of weird. But he does. I don't know. It's the strangest thing. Number 9, I am a compulsive check register balancer person. Like everything, all my receipts, everything I have to write down and balance my checkbook, and everything has to match. And I've done it since I've had a checkbook way back when I was like 18. So I don't know why that is, but I have to do that. Or I don't like call and check my balance or check online. I have to actually know every amount that I spend so that I can be exact. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to his list, and his are kind of general, but there's a couple that are pretty funny. Number 10, he says that I'm dedicated, and I assume that he's talking about when I work out, because he's always like, I don't know how you do that every day, because I'll work out whether I'm tired or not. Every single day I work out. I might take one day off a week, but other than that, he's like, I don't know how you can do that. So yeah, number 11 is loves to work out, which kind of goes with that. Number 12 is loves to eat healthy food. He thinks I'm crazy for all the weird things I eat. I'll make something. He's like, that's too healthy for me. I can't eat that. So, yeah. Number 13, loves chocolate. So true. I love chocolate. Milk chocolate, not really dark chocolate so much, but any kind of chocolate I love, and I can eat it anytime. Like, I'm always in the mood for chocolate. Okay, number 14 is loves camping. And the funny thing about this is that he hates camping. His idea of camping is staying in a really nice hotel somewhere. He did go camping with me like 2 years ago. I think we took the kids, but we borrowed a friend's RV. So it was camping, but not really like camping. And I think I just love it so much because I want my kids to experience that. I didn't get to do that kind of stuff that much when I was a kid. So I want my kids to have like full experiences of camping and sleeping in a tent and telling scary stories and roasting marshmallows and all of that. Okay, number 15 kind of goes along with that. Loves hiking. Also another thing that he just does not do. He's not into that. But last summer he did go hiking with me, and we went on an 8-mile trail, and we made it to the top, and it was so rewarding. And I think I'm going to probably be able to talk him into it, because I think he kind of enjoyed it, even though he might not want to admit that. But yeah, so that's number 15. Number 16 he wrote is competitive, especially with me. And that is so true, because even though like there's no question that he's like better at physical things than I am, I still try to compete with him at everything. Like, for example, recently we were doing the plank, and my first time was 3 minutes, and I told everybody, oh my gosh, I got 3 minutes. Then he did it and had to do 4 minutes and 7 seconds. And then I had to beat him. I don't know how I did it, but I got to 5 minutes, and he hasn't tried it again since then. I think he's kind of scared that my time is going to be longer. But then I did it again for 5 minutes. He's like, oh yeah, whatever. So I'm kind of competitive with that. Anything, everything, I'm just competitive. Fishing, when we go fishing, I try to catch more fish than him. Just that kind of thing. Okay, so number 17, he wrote not good at parking. And I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm not good at parking. I would just say that I like to park away from everybody. Like, it doesn't bother me to walk 20 extra feet if I can be away from everyone, because I don't want people to like door ding me or anything like that. I don't want anybody like touching my car. Yeah, so I will just park way out at the end and walk. It doesn't bother me at all. But I will say that he probably says that because when I do find a parking spot where I'm in between two people, I have to back up like 3 or 4 times to get it perfect. Okay, so number 18, he wrote, I am a Sour Patchaholic. So true. I love Sour Patch Kids. I love sour, fruity things. So I literally eat them every single day. And I asked him to pick me up some the other night, and he got like 5 big bags of Sour Patch Kids. And so, yeah, I eat them all the time. They're so good. Number 19, he wrote, my zipper is always down. And that's so embarrassing, but it's so true. Every pair of jeans I have, it doesn't matter if they're expensive, $150 or $15, my zipper is always down. I don't know what it is. It's so embarrassing, and people are always looking at me like XYZ, and my kids are always like, Mom. But it's so embarrassing. Sometimes I have to even put like little hair ties. Where are they? These little things, I'll put this on like the metal part, and then I'll strap it around my button just to keep my zipper up. So embarrassing, but so true. And anybody that knows me knows that my zipper is always down, which I've been working on it though. Okay, so that is my 19 random questions. I'm going to go ahead and tag a few people. Off the top of my head, I'm going to say Jan Mia, A Softer Version, Prissy in Pink, and The Style Chronicles. Miss Gold Girl, if you haven't done this, Sam Sherman, Nerber XO, and yeah, I can't think of anybody right off the top of my head, but if you haven't done this, I would love to see what your answers are, and I'll tag some more people below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!